They say standing in front of a big crowd is difficult. That's why I'm going to try sitting. All right. Before I start what I'm going to talk about, the theme of the event today is X-Future. And I feel really good about the X-Future when I see the efforts that is put in here, but into this event by the volunteers here today. So can we have all the volunteers stand up, please, so that we can thank you properly? All the volunteers, come on. Kakrawand, everybody, if you want to join them. If you consider yourself a part of the X-Future, also stand up. Let's do something together. Let's do something, follow my lead. We will rock you. Come on, together. Rock you. Louder. We will rock you. One last time. Oh, okay, you can sit now. That wasn't loud enough. You guys are tired. I think 5 hours of this event have made you really tired. Anyways, let's start our speech today. So, if you look behind me, this is a screenshot of my audience on Instagram. It's also a screenshot of my impressions and reach. The numbers also for Facebook. Now, what do these numbers mean? As you can see, that 65% of my followers are below the ages of 24. That's a lot of young people. You can also see that I access a lot of them on a weekly basis. In fact, 2.1 million people have seen my posts throughout the past week. Now with this comes a lot of power. And today, I'm going to take you through a very small journey to tell you how an influencer gets that power and how we eventually use it. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Mohamed Jesus, known on social media as Mohamed Jesus, and not to be confused with the original Jesus. I cannot turn water into wine. You can just call me MJ. 4 years ago, I was very lucky to be a part of a very young yet very talented team that started something called Yalla. And today, Yalla is one of the biggest organizations, media organizations in Iraq. I'm very proud of what we did and what we're continuing to do. We're changing Iraq towards better, one story at a time. However, this is all beautiful and nice, and therefore exactly not what I'm here to talk about today. See, after seeing Yalla grow so rapidly and becoming so influential, I started craving that type of power personally. I was like, you know what? I could shine as well. So, went to my Instagram, went through the photos that showed me weak, that showed me vulnerable, were all deleted. And after my account was clean, it was open to the public. However, the likes did not come. My Instagram was a flop. I guess nobody was impressed by my food pictures or by my cringy modeling. So, what did I do? I did what any struggling social media influencer would do at that time. I went and I bought 2,000 followers from a website in the Philippines. Yes. 2 weeks were gone. All the glitter was off. And all I had was 2,000 followers who were never online, who never liked my pictures, who never commented on my super deep, ultra philosophical captions. I mean, you spend $19, you expect something in return, right? So I had finally learned my lesson. I went to the website and I emailed them. I complained. Someone from the website told me, "We're sad you're not happy. Would you like to try our 300 likes per post service? It's only $20. At this time, I got furious. I emailed her back, "How dare you offer me such a rubbish service? I want 350 likes instead." But then again, 2 weeks were gone. All the glitter was off. I had only 2,000 followers, 350 likes per post, but no comments, no interactions. I didn't feel famous. I didn't feel powerful. So I decided to cancel all my subscriptions, delete all the fake followers, and go back to point zero. However, the obsession was not over. This time I wanted to start again my attempt of becoming a social media figure. I said, this time I'll try with Facebook. I work there for Yallah, so I must have some more experience to grow an audience. I opened the Facebook page. I decided to show my work there. I had just recently published a book, so I said I'm going to use it to promote my book. But after that, I was like, this is still not enough. I really need to do something to make me more popular. I really need to do something that's going to make me, very attractive to followers. So I was like, aha, maybe I should become a women's rights activist. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I really support women, and I'm a very big supporter of gender equality. However, I also thought it's going to be cool to introduce myself as the first guy who publicly supports women, So, this was my new look. Me too. I somehow played with the mic here, so I'm just going to continue the speech like this. Anyways, we go on. Okay. I exaggerated the hell out of my posts to get all the women on my side. And you know what? It worked. Let's go back to those numbers again. Wait a minute. Where is the clicker? Oh, damn it. Yeah. Let's go back to those numbers again. As you can see, 48% of my followers are women. In Iraq, I'm the new voice of the next female revolution, I thought. I was still not satisfied. I would open my Instagram, go into other social media and influencers' accounts, and I would see that they're getting much more likes and interaction than I'm getting. I was like, why? I have better pictures, I have better photos. Why are they getting more likes? And here I need to talk to you about something. See, what a lot of people here don't know is that our brain consists of two parts. To make it simple, we're just going to say the new brain and the old brain. The new brain is what allows us to think. You're all thinking using your new brain. You all wore your clothes and you came here and talked to other people using your new brain. However, the old brain is still in charge of social interaction, happiness, trust. See, when somebody gives you a compliment in real life, when somebody tells you you look good, your brain releases a dose of dopamine, and that makes you happy for a while, and then the effect wears off. The same happens when you get a like on Facebook. Each like is a little dose of happiness, and likes do feel good. I actually conducted a social scientific experiment on myself to show you the effect of getting 1 like versus getting 10 likes. And as you can see, the results are clear. This is me with 1 like. This is me with 10 likes. All right. See, big internet companies like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, they know this. And they use this knowledge to keep you attached to your phones day and night. So far that this phenomenon no longer feels weird. This is normal today. Kids playing on their phones, not talking to their parents, not talking to each other. It's normal. We've gotten used to it. This is how they're using our brain against us. See, not having likes like other influencers did not make me jealous. It just made me insecure. I always thought of myself as a talented wonder kid who could beat Einstein in a chess game if I wanted to. It made me want to do more, to push myself more, to compete with the rest of the influencers. See, by now, I'm not making any money off of social media. I'm not selling any products or online services. So what the hell am I competing for? I don't know. Nobody knows. So, I started even posting so aggressively, shamelessly, requesting shares and tags from my followers, boosting my posts so aggressively into people's feeds, even the people who didn't want to see my ads, until someone sent me a message, and I will translate it. This is a guy telling me, "Go to hell, man. I see you more than I see my mom." I just laughed. I laughed the same way then like I did today, shamelessly. I didn't know that I'm doing anything wrong. I just thought, it's cool. Let him go to hell. However, throughout this time, I'm building an audience, a real audience. You need to know that. People who comment on my pictures and photos now, who interact. I'm slowly and steadily reaching my goal. Yes. And you know what confirmed that? When I started receiving messages from gay people who were scared and then they wanted my protection, abused women who wanted advice, heartbroken men who wanted a wise brother to comfort them and soothe their aching souls. And I was like, wow, I'm powerful. Come to me, weak people. I shall protect you. I'm the savior. Because that's how your ego feels when you get that type of recognition. Some people were even telling me, I wish I live where you live. And I was laughing because I've been living here my whole life. But somehow, through my Instagram, I had convinced them that I live an amazing life over the coast of Ibiza. Which the picture seems to have gone. Anyways, let's ignore that. The point is, people were buying the persona I was trying to sell, and they were impressed. And slowly, after that, the offers started coming in. 1 minute, I'm on an airplane heading to Japan to participate in an automotive show. Another minute, I'm going to Sri Lanka to shoot some traveling series. I'm being awarded by the governor's office. I'm being invited to talk on TV stations. You know, Kakrawant calls me and invites me to speak on the stage. Wow, it's working, right? I mean, how many people here could say that they have achieved these things? It's working. I should be very happy. This is all pretty and nice, but at what cost? Here I'm going to show you the costs of everything that we've talked about until now. This post on my Instagram, as you can see, it is photoshopped. I'm not married, but this was a Thursday night. I was dying for a mental rest. I was exhausted. My friends told me, let's go and play cards or let's go sit at a cafe. But my obsession, you know, it's an addiction. It told me, no, go to your laptop, open it, think 30 minutes for an idea for a post, spend 1 hour looking for the right picture and Photoshop my head next to this lady. And even though it looks totally Photoshopped, I still enjoyed the messages from my innocent followers who congratulated me on being married. I didn't tell them I didn't get married. I was like, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. I ended my night replying to those messages. There are 500 posts on my Instagram and 700 on my Facebook. If each one of them takes 2 hours to create, that's 30 days in 1 year. Just creating Instagram posts. I also used to consume 3.5 hours of social media just to get ideas, see what others are up to, you know, see what this influencer does and what this person does. And that amounts to 53 more days per year. So, great. Now I've wasted 83 days of my year just taking in junk content and creating junk content. It's kind of insane, isn't it? However, let's leave that aside. This is the emotional bit. You're supposed to get affected after, you know, when I start this. Anyways, let's leave that aside. Because I guess what I'm really trying to say is that I'm kind of a phony. Because the disparity between my true self and the person I pretend to be on social media is growing bigger every day. Because on the day I posted this picture, this was my actual job. And on the day I posted this picture, this was my actual car. I'm a phony because on the day that this picture of me went viral, cleaning an area behind Erbil alone, I felt really good, like super good. And when I get a call from the governor's office telling me that they want to reward me for my achievements, I felt even better. It made my parents really proud. But in reality, I was so much in a hurry to take this picture and get it online before anyone else does. I pay 3 workers to do all the work and later take all the credit myself. I'm a phony because I portray myself with perfection, not authenticity. I show people the perfection of my life. The car, the money, the friends, the travels, the I don't know what. However, life is not like that. You know, I tell them what they want to hear, not what I want to say. Because in reality, I get my visa rejected all the time. I feel bad on some days. I feel defeated on some days. On some days, I just want to go home and hug my mother or my brothers or my friends and tell them I quit. But I don't show them that because I had led myself to believe that I'm a strong role model, and role models never fail. They have an amazing life. Man, even the t-shirt I'm wearing today is twice my size because I have a few extra kilos here and I don't want to show them. I don't want people to see it. If you go through my Instagram, I bet you'll never see a picture of me with a little bit of a belly. But while in real life, look at it, side view. I'm a little bit over now time, so I'm going to cut it short. Now what? Listen, let's just be honest here, okay? Away from the TEDx speech and all of these emotions and not, these companies let you use their apps to take your data, to shape public opinion, and to sell you products that you might not even want. And as long as you choose to use social media, that shall be the case. So am I telling you, don't use social media? No, not if you don't want to. Use social media, but go home today and open your apps, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. And look at the content on your timeline. Look at it through the words I told you today, through all the truths I uncovered for you today. And think to yourself, does this content make me feel jealous, inferior, insecure, weak, unmotivated? Or does it inspire me to become better? Does it actually open new ways of thinking for me? If it's the first one, start unfollowing all of these people. The influencers, the magazines, the public figures who do nothing but shove their fake lives down your throat and just sell you product after product, all right? Because one of my friends says, put a donkey in front of a camera long enough and he'll be famous. So let's stop making people who don't deserve our effort and our time famous. And let's start buying into the perfection of their lives. Because you all know no life is perfect, so it's very stupid for you to be affected by that perfection in the first place. And from this stage, I'll make you a promise after I uncovered all of these. As long as I choose to use social media, I will try to live by these words before anybody else does. Thank you.